Welcome to the channel. In this video, I will be discussing the hominin species that came 1 million years after Sahelanthropus chidensis, known as Orrorin-tugenensis. Let's begin. Orrorin-tugenensis is a species of hominin that lived from roughly 6.1 million years ago to about 5.7 million years ago. The fossils of this species share no derived features of hominoid great ape relatives. Rather, Orrorin-tugenensis shares several apomorphic features with modern humans as well as some with Australopithecines. These apomorphic features include the presence of an obturator externus groove, the groove on the posterior neck of the femur for the insertion of the obturator externus muscle, which is a muscle that is important during bipedal locomotion. Elongated femoral neck, the bone that connects the femoral head to the femoral shaft. Asymmetric distribution of cortex in the femoral neck. Shallow superior notch, a notch in the superior border of the scapula, and a well-developed gluteal tuberosity, the broad, rough margin that is located along the upper posterolateral aspect of the body of the femur, which coalesces vertically with that crest that descends the femoral shaft posteriorly. However, it does share many of such properties with several Miocene ape species and even shows transitional elements from basal apes like Australopithecus. According to recent studies, Orrorin-tugenensis is a basal hominin that adapted an early form of bipedalism. Though, based on the structure from its femoral head, Orrorin-tugenensis still showed arboreal properties. The length of the femoral neck is elongated, and the shape is similar to that of Australopithecus and modern humans. Orrorin-tugenensis shares an early hominin feature as its iliac blade, the extension of the ilium, the largest and widest part of the three parts of the hip bone above the level of the acetabulum, is flared to help counter the torque of their body weight, which supports that they developed a bipedal lifestyle. This is a feature that is shared with many Australopithecines. However, it was suggested by Pickford that many features that Orrorin shares with modern humans indicates that this species is more closely related to Homo sapiens than to Australopithecus, which would mean that Australopithecus would represent a side branch in the hominin evolution that does not directly lead to the Homo genus. However, the femora morphology of Orrorin-tugenensis shares similarities with Australopithecus femora morphology, which weakens this claim. Another study that was conducted by Almasija suggested that Orrorin-tugenensis was more closely related to early hominins than those of the Homo genus. An analysis of the BR10020000 femur indicates that Orrorin is an intermediate species between Miocene apes and Australopiths. The current prevailing theory is that Orrorin-tugenensis is a basal hominid and that bipedalism developed early in the hominid clade and successfully evolved down the human evolutionary tree. The phylogeny of this species is currently uncertain, though the evidence of the evolution of bipedalism is invaluable from this early Miocene hominin.